Today, I will be speaking on why artificial intelligence will revolutionize blast furnace operation. Now, coming to our main slide, which is about the need for change. Blast furnace steelmaking is vital to industry and infrastructure, but it comes with challenges. The sector is responsible for about 7% of the world's CO2 emission, a huge environmental footprint. Traditional blast furnaces operate at blistering 1600 degrees centigrade and can produce up to 8,000 tons of iron per day. However, a small variation in raw material can drop operational efficiency by 3 to 8% is a big margin, that is 3 to 8%, increasing waste and energy consumption. We need a smarter solution for efficiency and cost saving and sustainability. Now, coming to our next slide, which is about historically blast furnace operations dependence. As we know, historically blast furnace operations have depended heavily on manual oversight and simple automation. But this approach is costly. In the US alone, inefficiency cost the industry up to 221 US million dollars every year. Human error or slow response can cause productivity losses of 2 to 4% and fuel waste can rise by as much as 10%. Manual calculation for material mix can increase material waste by 5%. Clearly, there is a room for a huge improvement. Now, let us enter AI. What can it do? Artificial intelligence transform this landscape with AI root cause analysis up to 50% faster than manual methods. Computer vision system can spot raw material anomalies and distribution errors with over 90% accuracy. AI-driven alerts notify operators about developing issues an average of 16 minutes faster than traditional detection method. This shift means less downtime, faster troubleshooting, and real-time process optimization. Now coming to the key KI application in blast furnaces. AI is reshaping several critical areas. Predictive maintenance strategies can extend the life of refractory lining and critical component by up to 25%. Process automation enabled by AI brings 3 to 5% energy saving by tightening or tightly controlling combustion and temperature. And with sensors and advanced analytics, every second of blast furnace operation is monitored and analyzed, powering continual improvements. Now, coming to our next slide, which is about the benefits of AI driven blast furnace operation. The tangible benefits are substantial. Operations using AI have cut energy and coke consumption by as much as 10%, directly reducing their CO2 emission by the same margin. Maintenance costs can drop by 20% and unplanned downtime is slashed up by 40%. It's a big margin, 40%. Individual steel companies have reported productivity increase from 2 to 5%, and even small gains translate to large cost and emission reduction industry wise. Now, coming to our next slide, which is about a real industrial impact. AI is already delivering a real result in the field. A leading European steelmaker achieved a 3.5% reduction in emission and a 2% boost in productivity, saving 1.76 million euros each year on just one production line and reducing energy intensity by 1.5%. Tata Steel reported a 15% decrease in downtime and a 10% reduction in unplanned maintenance. Blast furnace stability metrics have improved by over 20% with more consistent output and fewer shutdowns. Now, coming to our future and sustainability. Looking forward, AI will be indispensable for meeting regulatory and ESG goals. With the new systems, companies can monitor CO2 per ton of steel in real time, supporting emission reporting and compliance. Effective burden management through AI can reduce unplanned emission by up to 8%, and forecasts predict that AI-enabled technology will cut over 100 million tons of CO2 annually in the industry by 2035. Now, coming to our final takeaways. Why the revolution is inevitable. For early adopters, AI payback its investment in less than 2 years because of saving in energy and maintenance. In a typical 5,000 ton per day blast furnace, each 1% efficiency gains equals to 6 lakhs US dollars saved each year, with tough decarbonization target approaching for 2030 and 2035. AI in blast furnace is not just a competitive advantage, it's necessary for survival and growth.